The Quickening by Maureen Lennon. 2015, election night. Loudly we hear the BBC jingle signalling election night graphics. Miriam sits in the living room, smoking old tab ends out the ashtray. It is dark, the middle of the night. The only light comes from a TV flickering in the corner showing the BBC coverage. Miriam is glued to it. David Dimbleby. And it's clear by now what sort of night it is for Labour. The Conservatives have held here their priority target seats, one with a majority of only 54 in the last election. But that has been significantly increased this time, a dark day for Ed Miliband's party.
Don't turn the light on.
Jesus Christ, Mum.
We're going to do it, you know.
Are they Lizzie's fagging?
I can't fucking believe it. After the last 4 years, they're going to fucking do it again.
I know that, Mum. We knew that from the exit poll 5 hours ago.
Outright, this time. The two bastards. Who? Who looked at the last 4 years and thought, yes, more please, I'll vote for more. I said, don't turn it on.
Mum.
Turn it off.
Mum.
I mean it. I'm not wasting electricity on those wankers. We'll not be seeing them in with open arms.
I don't think David Cameron's going to know, Mum. I'm not sure he's keeping tabs on whether you put the living room light on.
This is a dark fucking night. Never did I let myself believe 4 more years of this. And it'll be worse this time.
Do you want an actual cigarette?
This time we haven't even got those useless, spineless shits pretending to rein them in a bit.
Do you want me to get you an actual one of Lizzie's cigarettes?
What? No, it's fine. We've all got to tighten our belts now.
More.
I mean it, Alice. Dark times are coming. This is God. I can't believe it. Don't what?
Turn the light on. Thought we all agreed to go to bed. Mum's just doing a monologue about the end of time.
That already happened at the exit poll, and then we all agreed to go to bed.
Smockface. If they wheel out George Osborne now, I swear I'm going to kiss with it.
Turns out it's a durational piece.
But they should forget.
Now,
By smoking 3-day-old filters. It's worse than we thought, Lizzie.
That often used to be the case.
even Labour are admitting the exit poll might be right now.
Right. Under-fucking-estimated by the looks of this. They're going to have an outright majority.
Oh, glorious.
Well, at least the Lib Dems have taken a kicking.
I'm not sure that makes me feel any better.
It does me. $9,000 a year that wanker owes me. I might have, if it had been $9,000 a fucking year.
New fees wouldn't have applied to you.
It's the principle.
It's an excuse. University would be too much like Lizzie exerting herself in the world.
Oh, here we go.
Mum,
What?
can we just not, okay?
I'm not, Mom. Okay.
God, you have never really lived until you've seen a member of the shadow cabinet losing their job in a leisure centre.
That's what I told Frank when he took the kids home. How can you miss this? But somehow he thought he'd manage.
I liked him.
Who did he?
Had balls. Yeah, much as any of them.
Tory.
He's not a Tory, it's the Shadow Chancellor.
Not anymore.
Tory light.
Anyone who was in Karl Marx's Tory lied to you.
You voted for I didn't. I voted socialist worker.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Why?
For my conscience.
How's your conscience feeling now?
Honestly, don't understand how this happened again. How could people let this happen again?
Probably because people like you kept going round calling the Labour Party Tory light and not voting for him. People might have thought, may as well have the full fat version then. Give me Anne-Face Cameron and a big chunk of gristle.
Don't be glib, Elizabeth. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, I'm not.
I will never understand the capacity of the British public to get fucked in the arse for 4 more years. Turn around and get fucked again. What?
So, what?
Full on. Full on. My daughter thinks I'm being full on. Do I have to be so full on? I don't know, Alice. Maybe tonight calls for full on. Maybe the prospect of thousands of people dying, of children going hungry and no jobs, and cities like ours being left in a big pile of dog shit for years more. And all the time us being kicked by those self-serving, slimy, heartless toads. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that calls for full on.
Mum saves the world again.
You know, My generation wanted to change them.
No, your generation.
Well, we went on marches, we had strikes and groups and sittings. 3 days once, I sat in a stairwell in town outside W.H. Smith. A man let his dog wee all over my placard and a bit at my trouser leg, but I told him not to worry, because corduroy was quite absorbent.
Why?
What?
Why were you sitting in a pissy stairwell protesting W.H. Smith?
I can't actually remember what's way to do with apartheid.
Oh, brilliant.
My point is, in our generation, it used to feel like there was an idea of revolting, a proper movement of radical protest. Now it just feels like it's all just dribbling away.
And that's our fault, is it?
Just saying. We're all sat waiting around for something else is going to come along and do it.
No, you are right. Let's set the city all on fire.
Yeah, you're joking, but I'd prefer it if you were serious.
We know. God, don't we know?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean we're all tired, bit disappointed. Okay, yeah, tonight is fucking heartbreaking, okay? We get it. You don't have to make us get it. We get it already. So can we leave the incitement to revolution till after breakfast?
I see, that's where they get you. Just let's wait. Let them get their feet under the table.
Re-election is feet pretty firmly already on that table.
Andrew Marr, looking very dishevelled, is trying to constrain a jubilant Boris Johnson now.
He's such a prick.
Posh prick. He reminds me a bit of a flaccid still skin or...
Andrew Neil is berating Douglas Alexander. Putting Scotland aside, which has been cataclysmic tonight, what went so wrong with Labour in England?
Well, at least you got your job.
Oh, there we go.
Now, at least you got your job. You can feel like you're doing some real good in the world. I mean, those women, you're their last chance. You're where they can come and feel safe. That really matters.
Doesn't always feel like that. Most of the time it feels like you're scrabbling around, cleaning up the edges of a mess without enough money or time, just stemming the tide. And it's probably going to feel worse now.
I'm really proud of you.
Mum, well done.
No, I mean it. No other agenda. I'm really proud of you, Al.
Okay, well, yeah.
It would be nice to have someone to put all that energy on a night like tonight. Since I retired.
You are not retired. I am. Last week, you did 2 committees, the food bank, the jumble sale for cystic fibrosis, and the protest on the riverbank against the new garage.
Well, there are rare newts in that riverbank.
It's an addiction to social causes.
It's an investment in the world. An investment in making things better than you found it. Believing you can change things. I mean, that's all I've ever asked of you girls. Oh, I'm just saying, sometimes I'm jealous of Alice because she is doing that every time she opens up that shelter.
Okay.
Oh, well, do you ever feel that, Lizzie?
Oh, no, actually, we are going to do this.
I'm just
No, Mum. I love going to my shit job working for an evil corporation in a soulless warehouse where no one gives a shit about me and I'm just a little cog in a big machine working to destroy anything you've ever believed in. I love it. Okay?
Your job is really hard, I know.
There aren't just jobs everywhere, you know?
No, this isn't about your job.
I thought part of your shtick was about just that. It's not like people have much choice, isn't that the problem?
Yes, exactly. So fight for something, Lizzie. They treat you like shit in that job. Fight them, or fight for someone else, or volunteer.
You tried volunteering after a 12-hour shift on a warehouse floor.
I have. That's my point. Yeah, I'd be proud of you doing that job if it felt like you were working, but for something, anything. But this, this coasting, this acceptance, it's wasting.
Oh,
Wasting your life.
very nice. Didn't take us long to get here tonight, did it? Me wasting my life.
Well, it never seems to bother you what I say anyway, so.
Most people just want their children to be happy when they grow up. Not end up as Che Guevara.
Obviously, I want you to be happy.
Your generation wanted to change things. Your smug generation is the problem. hoarding affordable houses after your free education and booming jobs market. You're blaming us for everything that went wrong after you fucked the economy. Maybe it's harder to believe you can make a difference when you're my age, because everything we have ever done or voted against or strived against has gone the other way. Iraq, tuition fees, every election.
All I want you to do is strive. All I'm asking you to do is strive.
What's the point? Things never change anyway. All your striving, where's it goes?
Lizzie.
No, honestly. All this striving she's proud of, what difference has she actually made? None.
That's a very cool thing to say.
But it's true, so.
The thing about you two is you actually agree. You actually agree on so many things if you just stop being horrible.
So I suppose while we're on me wasting my life, I did have something I wanted to say, actually. I did have some news. I was going to wait to share it, but I was going to wait until it was a better, because it's a nice thing. Well, I think it's a nice thing, actually. Anyway, I don't know how you'll, but yeah, anyway, I'm pregnant. Having a baby. Gonna have a baby. Yeah. And it would be really nice if you two could, because I think this might be my thing. My investment in the world, or whatever. I think maybe actually I'm going to be a really good mum, or trying to be. Maybe. Yeah.
You'll be a brilliant mum, Liz.
Right, what's that, Liz?
God, a baby. Wow, Lizzie.
Yeah. Mom?
Yeah.
You gonna say something?
I don't know.
David Cameron comes on the telly. He begins to give his victory speech. Then we can take these islands with our proud history and build an even prouder future. Together, we can make Great Britain greater still.
You're gonna be a grandma. I think the traditional response is congratulations. I'm over the moon, maybe shed some tears.
She has been crying.
About the future of everything, not about the prospect of a grandchild.
But as someone who's given her a couple of grandkids, I'll tell you what you can get.
Mum?
I think Alice was right. We should have left some of this until breakfast.
Right. Right, thanks.
No, I mean, if that's what you want with your life, if that's what you really want, then yeah, of course. I can be happy for you.
Can be. Okay. Is that all you're going to say?
A bit of a difficult night, love, to be honest. You've knocked me for 6 of it. I might have to try and get some sleep for a bit. I've got the Hope for Refugees March later. It's only because I think you're brilliant. You know, you see. That's the reason I stay on it, because I think you're really brilliant. And if you wanted, you could make a difference.